As we know, Lisa Marie Presley, the only child of Elvis and Priscilla Presley, tragically passed away on January the 12th at only 54 years old. As a daughter of music royalty, her sudden death shook Hollywood to its core. As a result, many fans have pointed to specific moments that it could have been warning signs that the singer was struggling in the days leading up to her passing, and some of them are glaringly obvious. So in this video, we're going to be counting down the top 10 warning signs about Lisa Marie Presley that we should have noticed. Number 10. Unsteady on her feet. Entertainment reporter Billy Bush interviewed Lisa Marie at the 2023 Golden Globes red carpet, and as we know, the ceremony on January the 10th was her last public appearance. She was there to support Austin Butler for his nomination for Best Actor in a Drama for his portrayal of her late father Elvis Presley. The interview has since gone viral, as many people have pointed to it as a warning sign that Lisa Marie was not herself in the days leading up to her passing. She spoke to Billy Bush alongside her dad's longtime friend Jerry Schilling, and at one point said, "I'm gonna grab your arm." Then she held on to him for support. Billy has since spoken out about that moment and said he is saddened over having done one of her final appearances before she died only 2 days later. He said, "It feels awful. I feel my heart is very heavy for pretty much anyone in pain." He also spoke about her mannerisms and said that he noticed throughout the interview that she was very uneven in her balance and her speech was very slow. Billy said, "When the interview was over, I turned to my producer next to me and said, something's off here." Number 9. Slurring Her Speech. A new TMZ documentary investigating the events leading up to the death of Lisa Marie Presley was just released yesterday, and it helps us get a clearer picture of her struggles at the time. When she attended the Golden Globes just 2 days before her death, she was visibly frail. Dr. Drew appears in the documentary and gives us his expert opinion on the warning signs displayed in Lisa Marie's last interview. He said that she was slurring her speech, she had drooping eyelids, and was unsteady on her feet. Quote, "That's not normal for a woman who is otherwise healthy at her age. The behavior at the Golden Globes was consistent with somebody on a lot of substance." At this point, a TMZ producer then says, "We have information that may explain why her heart suddenly stopped beating," to which Dr. Drew says, "The fact that she gets up and goes to the Golden Globes, good for her. I wish that someone had raised the alarm though, based on how she was looking." Dr. Dave Montgomery, a board-certified cardiologist and host of The Good Doctor, also gave his take on the interview. He explained on Good Morning America that many aspects can lead to someone having cardiac issues. He said that especially in women, incidences of heart attacks and heart failure for those ages 35 to 54 are going up. Number 8. Stomach pain. On the morning she passed, Lisa Marie reportedly complained of abdominal pain that continued to intensify, but the cause of death has been deferred due to pending toxicology results, which might still take several months. On that tragic day, her housekeeper discovered her unresponsive in her bedroom, and her ex-husband Danny Keogh performed CPR. She was then transported to a local hospital in LA after getting at least one epinephrine shot, which restored her pulse. She'd reportedly suffered a full cardiac arrest and remained in the ICU in an induced coma and in critical condition leading up to her passing. According to the report, once she was in the hospital, Lisa Marie suffered a second cardiac arrest and was pronounced dead not long after that. While cardiac arrest seems to come on suddenly, there are usually warning signs that are often ignored. The most common are chest and stomach pain, breathlessness, palpitations, lightheadedness or fainting, nausea, and vomiting. In fact, researchers have found that of more than 800 people who experienced sudden cardiac arrest, about half of them had warning signs during the month leading up to the arrest, and even 24 hours before. Of those who survived, 32% recognized the signs early and called the ambulance, while just 6% of those who didn't get help ended up surviving. Number 7. Struggling with stairs. On TikTok, yet another video was posted from the Golden Globes, which shows Lisa Marie was clearly struggling to descend a series of stairs at the ceremony, despite the fact that she got help from Austin Butler and Jerry Schilling. Reporter Billy Bush opened up about that moment. For his red carpet interviews, celebrities had to navigate 2 steps to the platform where he was standing, but Lisa Marie was having a lot of difficulty doing just that. Billy said, "It was clear that she was not coming up the 2 flights. I went down and met her on the carpet itself. I can tell you this, we had 2 steps up onto our platform, and I asked her, 'Here, let me lend you a hand to come up.'" He explained that she was clinging onto the arm of Jerry Schilling and very much relying on his support for balance. He went on to say she was cognizant. She was certainly with it, just a second slow, but she was there. She was definitely there, but just a tad off in some way. The host again expressed his sadness at her sudden passing and said that he would never have guessed something like this could happen, even though he did notice that Lisa Marie did not seem to be in the best place on that red carpet. Number 6. Mixing medication. The new documentary also dives into Lisa Marie's well-documented struggles with substance misuse. The outlet alleges that around the time of her passing, the singer had begun using painkillers in combination with weight loss pills. She first spoke out about her dependency on such medications in the foreword for Harry Nelson's book titled prescription for liberating a nation in pain. It was there that she wrote about the fact that she saw both her father and her ex-husband Michael Jackson die of complications from substance misuse. She started out the passage writing, "As you may read this and wonder how, after losing people close to me, I also fell prey. I was recovering after the birth of my daughters Vivian and Finley. When a doctor prescribed me medication for pain, it only took a short-term prescription in the hospital for me to feel the need to keep taking them due to the dangerous properties." She went on to describe the difficult path to overcoming dependence and putting her life back together. Through her writing, we find out just how much substance issues have affected her life and how many loved ones she's lost to the epidemic. Number 5. Rapid weight loss. According to the bombshell report from TMZ, we know that Lisa Marie lost a massive amount of weight in an effort to prepare for awards season and celebrate the success of the Elvis biopic. She had allegedly gotten plastic surgery as well and also started taking weight loss pills. Sources told the outlet that she lost between 40 to 50 pounds in the month and a half leading up to the Golden Globe Awards. She was said to have undergone an extreme weight loss regimen ahead of the ceremony on January the 10th, which she attended with her mother Priscilla. Of course, that's a very short amount of time to be losing that much weight. It's unclear whether or not it was a result of the surgery or the weight loss pills, but either way, it's incredibly upsetting to think that she felt like she had to change something about herself just to prepare for the appearance at the Golden Globes. If anything, it just goes to show you how much pressure is on celebrities, and especially women, to maintain a certain image when they're living their lives in the spotlight. It was a happy night for the Presleys though, as Austin Butler ended up winning the Golden Globe for his portrayal of Elvis, and he took the time to thank both Lisa Marie and Priscilla in his acceptance speech. Number 4. Life insurance policies. The documentary also touches on Lisa Marie's financial troubles and alleges that she took up to 3 life insurance policies out before her death. The singer was said to be millions of dollars in debt at the end of her life. She allegedly cashed out 2 life insurance policies and intended to take out a third, all to pay off her $4 million debt. She took out one for $25 million and another one for $10 million, with family sources telling TMZ that a third one might have been valued at $10 million. Lisa Marie reportedly filled out paperwork to receive a lump sum of $2 million, but the policy was never cashed in because of a paperwork screw-up. As a result, she apparently left $35 million to be split between her 3 kids, 14-year-old twins Harper and Finley, and her eldest daughter 33-year-old Riley. In the documentary, producer Katie Hayes states that Lisa was never disciplined about money. Quote, "She was a big spender and she made some bad investments. She basically blew through $100 million in 25 years, which was her inheritance that she received from her father Elvis. It's been reported that all of those millions dwindled down to just $14,000 by 2016. Number 3. Priscilla contesting her will. Damning court documents have pit Priscilla Presley against her granddaughter Riley, claiming that she was pushed out as a trustee and an inconsistent signature from her daughter Lisa Marie was used. She's now filed legal documents to set aside an amendment to Lisa Marie's trust, which eliminates her and her daughter's former business manager Barry Siegel as trustees and replaces them with her granddaughter Riley. Now Priscilla is hoping to make this amendment invalid. In the court filing, she claims that she and Barry were first named co-trustees on January the 29th in 1993. But when Lisa Marie passed on January the 12th this year, she found a new amendment, one that was dated to the 11th of March in 2016. Priscilla claims that that amendment, allegedly signed by Priscilla, misspells her actual name and contains a signature that appears inconsistent with her usual one. So she's bringing up the possibility of signature fraud. Priscilla also maintains that the amendment was never delivered to her during her daughter's lifetime, which is something that was required by the express terms of the trust. She also says that the document was never witnessed or notarized, and that the date on the document is suspicious. Number 2. Ongoing custody battle. According to the documentary, there's now a family fight brewing over the custody of Lisa Marie's 2 twin kids, Harper and Finley. According to the report, their father Michael Lockwood will almost certainly get full custody of the twins. However, Danny Keogh, the father of her first 2 children, was living with the family at the time of her death, and he was also very close to the girls, so there might be an issue when it comes to custody. TMZ reporter has claimed that there is a lot of bad blood between Danny and Michael. To give you some background, Lisa Marie was married to Danny from 1988 to 1994, and to Michael from 2006 to 2021. She first filed for divorce from him in June of 2016, and ever since their separation, they've been embroiled in a bitter custody battle over their children. During the proceedings, the singer claimed that she was $16 million in debt, with most of that stemming from unpaid taxes. Michael eventually asked her to pay him $263,000 a year so that he could enjoy a lifestyle that is closer to his marital status of living. He also wanted $40,000 a month in child support. They did have a prenup, but Michael later claimed that he was badly advised by his lawyers. The case was initially settled in 2018 in her favor, but in 2021, Michael went back to court demanding child support. And coming in at number 1, strained relationship with her mother. Lisa Marie reportedly had a fraught relationship with her mother Priscilla, going all the way back to her teen years. At the time, Priscilla was involved with the Church of Scientology, which is another factor that might have caused a rift in their relationship in Lisa's early years. The documentary featured an appearance from former Scientologist Karen Della Carriere, who said that she remembers strained feelings between the two of them. She recalled a moment when she saw them together many years ago and said, "Lisa had a long face, miserable, stepped out of the limousine, and I heard Priscilla say, 'Handle her.'" Lisa Marie also spoke out about her upbringing and all the times she would clash with her mother. In a 2013 appearance on the talk, she said, "My mom was really strict with me, constrictive. I realized that is not going to work very well because it made us not get close for a very long time. We are now very close, but when I was younger, it was difficult to have a relationship with somebody that's got you around the neck all the time." But even though their relationship might have been strained at some point, we'll never really know the entire story. Well, that's everything that we have on the list. Please let me know what you think in the comments below, and I'll catch you in the next video.